My name is Emma. I am 32 years old. I am married. My husband's name is Daniel, and he is 34. We have been together for 8 years. When I married Daniel, I thought I was the luckiest woman in the world. He loved me, cared for me, and worked hard. We lived in a beautiful house and had a peaceful life. I used to thank God every day for him. But with time, things started to change. Daniel began coming home late. He didn't answer his phone when I called. Sometimes he said, "I'm stuck in traffic," or "I had to meet a client." At first, I tried to ignore it, but soon, doubt filled my heart. One night, Daniel came home after midnight. I had cooked dinner and waited for him for hours. When I asked where he was, he said softly, "Just work, Emma." Don't worry, but I could see something was wrong. His eyes looked tired and his hands were shaking. That night, while he was in the shower, I looked at his phone. My heart started beating fast. There were messages from a woman named Sophie. She had written, "Thank you for staying with me again today. I had a great time. Let's have coffee next time." My heart broke into pieces. Tears rolled down my face. I couldn't believe it. Daniel had lied. When he came out of the shower, I threw his phone at him. "Who is Sophie?" I shouted. Daniel looked shocked. "Emma, please listen. Don't you dare lie to me again," I cried. "You've been seeing another woman." He tried to hold my hand, but I pulled away. "It's not what you think," he said. But I didn't listen. My pain and anger were too strong. That night, I told him to leave the house. He didn't argue. He just looked at me with sad eyes and said, "Someday you'll understand, Emma." I hope that day comes before it's too late. Weeks passed. Neither of us called the other. I cried every night, but told myself I didn't need him anymore. One evening, as I was walking home from work, I saw a woman standing by the bus stop. She was thin, holding a small boy's hand. Her face looked familiar. Then I realised she was Sophie, the woman from Daniel's phone. My anger returned. I walked up to her and said sharply, "So, you're the one who took my husband?" She looked confused. "Your husband?" "Yes," I said. "Daniel, I saw your messages." Her eyes filled with tears. She whispered, "Mrs. Emma, I think you misunderstood. Daniel was only helping me." "Helping you?" I said. She nodded. "My son is very sick. He has a heart problem. Daniel has been paying for his treatment for months." I froze. "What?" Tears ran down her face. "My husband died 2 years ago. Daniel was his best friend. Before he died, he asked Daniel to take care of us. Your husband didn't tell anyone because he didn't want people to praise him. He just wanted to keep his promise." I stood there in silence, shaking. Sophie showed me her phone, messages from Daniel, money transfers, hospital bills. Then she said quietly, "Daniel even sold his car last month to pay for my son's surgery." My eyes filled with tears. My heart ached. Daniel wasn't cheating. He was helping a widow and her sick child, and I had thrown him out. I tried calling him again and again, but he didn't answer. I sent him a message. Daniel, I'm sorry. Please come home. No reply. Days passed. I couldn't eat or sleep. His words kept echoing in my head. Someday you'll understand. Then 2 days later, I got a call from the hospital. This is Emma. Your husband has been in an accident. I dropped the phone and rushed there. When I saw Daniel, he was pale and weak, lying on the hospital bed. His head was bandaged. I ran to him crying. Daniel, please open your eyes. I'm sorry. He opened his eyes slowly and smiled weakly. Emma, don't cry. You look beautiful when you smile. I held his hand tightly. Why didn't you tell me the truth? I asked through tears. He looked at me gently. Because I wanted you to love me for who I am, not for what I do. I just wanted to do what's right. My tears fell harder. I was foolish, I said. I doubted you when you were helping others. He smiled softly. It's okay, Emma. Love isn't about being perfect. It's about understanding even when the truth is hidden. I begged him to get better and come home soon. But fate was cruel. Daniel didn't survive. He died that night due to internal bleeding. When the doctor told me, I felt my whole world collapse. I screamed his name. The man I doubted was gone forever. Later, I found a letter in his bag. It said, Emma, I never wanted to hurt you. I only wanted to help a friend's family. You once told me you wanted to love a man who makes the world better. I tried to be that man for you. Please don't blame yourself. Live your life. Be kind. I will always love you. I held the letter close to my heart and cried until no tears were left. Now, it's been 2 years. I often visit Sophie and her son. The little boy calls me Aunt Emma. Every time he smiles, I see Daniel's kindness in his eyes. At night, when I look at the stars, I whisper, I thought you were a liar, Daniel, but you were the kindest man I ever knew. You showed me what true love really means, and I know I will carry his love in my heart forever.